I fear it won't do. And they say that a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I'll hold on to the wings of the eagles, watch as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away. And they're watching us, they're watching us as we all fly away.
Well, we begin this morning with some breaking news. Fire broke out at the Columbia Bowling Alley in Columbia, Lancaster County this morning. This is a picture that was sent into the new local page of our website. Dozens of rescue crews were called to the scene around 5 o'clock this morning. Now, this is a live picture of the crews who are still on the scene of the fire. As we said, this is the Columbia Bowling Alley, and you can see the smoke still rising from the structure. It appears that the roof is completely gone. Fire crews remain on the scene, and just minutes ago they were still pouring water on the hot spots there. One witness describes seeing the flames.
When I opened my door, you could see the flames over top of the other house. The flames were so high, and when you got out the door, the heat from the...
It's my life. It's not what it was before. All these feelings I've shared, and these are my dreams that I've never lived before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping.
Lemon, we are following breaking news right now in Lancaster County. Firefighters are still on the scene of a massive fire that destroyed a motorcycle shop this afternoon in Columbia. In these pictures sent to News 8, you can see the thick cloud of smoke billowing out of the building.
News 8's Susan Shapiro joins us live near the scene now with the latest. Susan.
Good evening, Ron and Kim. The Cycle Den is just a shell tonight after a devastating fire raced through this longtime business. This business has been at this location in Columbia along Lancaster Avenue since 1983. It sells, trades, and services motorcycles, all kinds of motorcycles, Harleys, Indians, and BMWs. That fire sent thick black smoke into the air in Columbia and beyond. You could see that for miles around. Firefighters from a dozen companies fought the fire with tons of water. They called in extra manpower because of it was a weekday and it was hard to get manpower here, and they poured on tons of water. They tried to bring in tankers. They did bring in tankers to bring some extra water here just in case. A handful of employees were inside this old building at the time of the fire. They were apparently working on one of the motorcycles. The owner's son told me a paint can caught fire and the fire just took off.
When we arrived, the back half of the building was involved. It quickly spread to the front of the building. With the roof construction the way it was, being bowstring, it just...
Firefighters are on the scene of a house fire in Columbia. You can see in this picture, behind the tree, flames are shooting from a second-floor window.
News 8's Mike Straub is live along Union Street right now with all the details. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Ron and Kim. Quite a scene here along Union Street in Columbia this afternoon. The 400 block starts behind me. That's where the firefighters are working on this house at this hour. A busy street. Lots of kids coming home from school this afternoon, and they were all out taking a look at the chaotic scene. Let's take you back just a few hours ago, what it looked like. Flames pouring out of the second floor of this house in Columbia. There were 9 people in the house at the time, some of them children, and all 9 got out okay. We can report that all 9 out okay this evening as they fought that fire. The fire contained to the second floor of the house as well, so no damage to the neighboring houses or anybody else in this block who may have been worried about the size of that fire, because the scene early on, it just looked tremendous. Now, there are reports 2 firefighters injured. I just spoke to the chief. 2 firefighters were injured in putting out the fire. They fell through a hole and both suffered minor burns. They did call their injuries minor at this time. So that is the story here in Columbia this afternoon. A house fire on the 400 block where all 9 people got out okay. 2 firefighters.
I'm not unashamed to be the person that I am today.